Hey, hey, hey. What's going on, everybody? Oh. To do just a couple quick things. Who's here? I don't want to keep. What's this? Fun. I mean, how big can I make this? Enough. Wrap it up just in case. Connect it here. Connect it here. All right. Oh, one of these. There we go. Hello?
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Yo, how's it going, dude?
Going pretty good. First of all, let me just say congratulations.
Thank you, thank you.
Just was looking at some of the pictures that you had posted.
Yeah, they turned out well. Was a great day, I'll be honest.
Oh man.
Not really anything to complain about.
So happy for you guys.
Thank you. Ah, I actually had. Oh man, I gotta. Hold on, do I? So we had our like the students had their high school finals, like a few weeks ago, and hold on, let's get it. Something. A student of mine came in today, just to say like goodbye and thank me personally, which is rare, but it was nice, and she gave me a bunch of things. Hold on, let me just paste it like this. Your files are too powerful. I literally copied this from Discord, dude. Are you kidding me? Sure. Copy a link, I guess? Yes. Ah, there we go.
Oh boy.
Thought that was cute.
Aw. Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And then, yeah, once wife's family left on Saturday because they all crashed at our place because they came over from a while, got to enjoy a weekend after that, which was nice.
Very nice.
And yeah, we watched Doctor Strange on Sunday, which I'm very excited to talk about tonight because, oh shit, there's so much to talk about. Have you? Okay, so first of all, have you actually watched, or have you only watched like the recap from whatever their guy's name is?
Yeah, I've pretty much just watched a whole bunch of recaps on it.
All right.
It's
Well, why don't we?
It's one that I may go after by nefarious means because I'm just kind of nervous about theaters because they're, yeah, especially with movies that attract a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm fine with doing that for work, but I kind of do have anxiety issues with big crowds. Especially if I don't need to be there, which is why I used to always love going to, like, midnight showings.
Right.
So there'd be, like, 10 other people in the entire theater.
Mm-hmm.
Not just, like, in my theater, like, in the whole building. So... But yeah, I've seen... Well, the recap that I watched was, like, 45 minutes long.
Ah, good.
So
good.
Again, they don't break it down, like, line by line, scene by scene, but they do give a very, very close description of the plot and a bunch of the events, and they show what they can get away with.
Well, I'll make sure to sprinkle in some new details then.
But yeah, how did you enjoy the MCU's first horror movie?
Alright, before we start this, do we want to count down and then join in during the run because this is going to take a while?
Yeah, we should. So, we've got the big key, we've got the lamp, we've got the crystal, we've got the lightning coin, and the mushroom.
Yes.
Alright, so 3, 2, 1, let's go.
So is this single Dorito or multi-Dorito? Oh, it's multi-Dorito.
Yeah. Boots
Long
in
boots.
Dark World.
Okay.
It's 20 Triforce pieces, but there's 25 available.
Right. Okay. Oh god, and we got enemy random, right? Speaking of horror movies,
I've not seen the cards look like that. That's kind of funny. Anyways, go ahead.
So, well, to answer your question, I enjoyed it a lot, and I'll go ahead and take like my like a little bit of my feedback like up front. I will say from an atmosphere point of view, this might be my favorite Marvel movie. Like, the atmosphere in the cinema was so intense, and I already died because this line will deal 3 hearts of damage.
Same.
How do I... Oh my god, the skull is also super in the way.
Got bombs, but I don't know how much that's gonna help. It didn't.
Okay, I got the item, and it's a root ore. Nice.
I'm leaving that.
Yeah, I died again. But I died for knowledge.
Thank you for dying for science.
And now I'm blank. But yeah, like some of these scenes, like especially some of the I don't know, like escape chase scenes, where you just see like when they escape the Illuminati, basically. That one in particular, like there's just like Wanda chasing after them after everything that went on before that, and you just see them chasing through there, and like steel doors closing behind them, and then there's this one scene where this last steel door just closed behind them, and they're hurt, so they just kind of take a breather, and they just stare at that door that just closed in front of Wanda, and there's just this moment of suspense that just builds for like a solid 10 seconds, and then she just fucking sweeps in from the side of the camera right in front of you, and you're like, no fucking way. Just jumping out of your chair right there. But yeah, like really, this movie was so intense in a really good way. Like I wouldn't necessarily call it a horror movie. It was definitely
well, for an MCU movie.
Yeah, for an MCU movie, of course, but like it had you on your edge of your seat like 90% of the movie.
This is what directed by Sam Raimi means.
Yeah, and like,
and I was worried at first.
I loved it. I loved how brave he was by like killing the entire fucking Illuminati. Like, holy shit, dude! When Wanda showed up, let's. I know I'm starting from the wrong side here, but let's start there because that was amazing. Like Wanda showing up at the Illuminati, and then you just see like fucking Black Bolt just towering over her, and they're like, yeah, you know, he's just gonna whisper at you and you're gonna be down, and you're like, okay, this is gonna be. She was strong, but she's got no chance here, and then she just takes his fucking mouth away and his head explodes. His fucking head explodes, dude. Like, this is not something we know from an MCU movie.
There's a gif of that on Discord already.
Yeah, I saw that, and I
didn't want to post that one.
Yeah, because it's like we've seen we've seen Thanos' head chopped off, and I thought like, okay, this is about how brutal the MCU is gonna get, and then just fucking head brain explosions.
Yeah.
By self-induced by Black Bolt, like after only seeing him for like a minute on screen, and really that was the moment. Like sure, she killed like half of Kamatage, which it was mostly like off-screen deaths, people flying around like that. But when they came around with that shit, I was like, okay, this movie's getting serious. And then like that entire fight scene of Wanda against the Illuminati was so cool because it was just, I mean, in part because it was so brutal and because it's something we just haven't seen yet. And you see Captain Carter, which I liked. I like the what if flashback there.
I was really shocked that they actually spoiled that in one of the last trailers for the movie.
I didn't actually see that trailer.
Yeah, I didn't. That was one of the trailers where like I don't really want to spoil this. So I think it was after you said that you didn't want to watch any of the new trailers that were coming out because there were a million of them. Oh god, I died instantly.
Yep, but I still got the item. So, and then like, okay, so Black Bolt exploding his own head. We got, I don't even know how Reed Richards died.
She unraveled him.
Yeah, right. Then just completely smacking Captain Marvel, and like honestly, the most brutal one, like even after Black Bolt, was just the suggestion of Captain Carter getting cut in half by her own shield. Like,
yeah,
like they didn't even have to show that, just like that noise and like that upper half body shot, and that just like few seconds of her being completely still before falling over.
Yeah,
that was brutal, dude. Like you can feel that, and that's what I thought was so good about it. Like you could feel so many things there that happened. And it was just it was gruesome, and it was like atmospheric, and it was just beautiful. Like, oh my god, the hands.
Why does that enemy have to be the one that has key. God damn it. Ugh.
You died?
I died.
And yeah,
got ganged up on.
the entire thing with the Illuminati was like that fight scene alone was so worth it. Like that made the movie. Oh, love it. And I'm not sure. Is like the cast that we saw for all these new characters that we got, like Reed Richards, Black Bolt, is that the cast that we're gonna have once these characters eventually come into the main MCU? You know that?
There's been some video discussions about that topic, and I'm not quite sure. I really don't think Patrick Stewart would be coming back for more X-Men movies.
Yeah.
I really don't think so. I think this was really more of a fan service thing for him.
Yeah.
John Krasinski, on the other hand, as Reed Richards, I mean, there's been talk of him, like, directing and starring in a Fantastic Four movie. So,
like, I really liked his performance as Reed Richards for what he saw.
Wallmaster! Sorry.
I relate. I thought, like, I didn't expect him in that role. Like, again, I've been trying to stay free, but I liked
the fans' #1 casting, like fantasy casting for that character.
Yeah, no, that guy, like, that was a solid Reed Richards. I would definitely watch him in a Fantastic Four movie. And I'm also really happy that now, after No Way Home teased us with that we finally have like a that this is now officially Earth 616, and not only like
about that though. How did he know the number? Or did he just have a super lucky guess? Or does Guterman know people?
I don't know.
Come on.
I'm just glad that we have that confirmed now. That we officially can have like our multiverse numbering correct.
I mean, it makes sense. It's convenient. I killed the Wallmaster, but it still grabbed me and took me back to the beginning of the castle.
God dang it. I will say this isn't the worst escape that I've gotten in these last few seats. So I will be happy with that. Like, less line hunts in Escape in particular.
That's always nice. It's fucking Wallmaster, though. Like, I'm in the room... Like, I'm up to the room with the locked door, and I need to kill the red spider that's in the corner. But he keeps running away from me. Because he's a spider.
I mean, you got Master Sword, though, right?
Yeah, but I wasn't at full health.
Okay.
Now I'm at full health. See if I can keep it. And the guy that played Black Bolt was from the Inhumans show. The short-lived Inhumans show. I don't remember what service it was on. It was like HBO or something.
Yeah, I don't know of that, but... I mean, it's not like he said a lot, obviously. the part where it's heading to
those jokes are always so funny to me. I don't know why.
No, but I mean, I liked it, and you know, I thought when the Illuminati were in the trailers that I wouldn't like how they put them in there. Like, you know, having the Illuminati in like another part of a multiverse that's like completely separate from World 616, and having it like introduced like that way. But due to the fact that it's now completely killed and basically a non-factor, I can live with that. Like, that's a solution that I think is cool.
Right.
And like, the one thing I saw a lot of criticism about was, well, not maybe. maybe not criticism, but that was heavily discussed was like the entire Wanda being the villain thing. And I think I didn't necessarily need more exposition to that than we already had, which I saw one of the biggest criticisms was like, oh, Wanda is basically the villain from the start of the movie, rather than that being further developed. But I think
no, she is.
Yeah, no, I think that's fair. I absolutely think that's fair, and it didn't need more than what we got.
The thing that I've heard about, the thing I've heard said that I agree with is this is the big screen sequel to WandaVision.
Yeah.
And I absolutely agree with that, given how WandaVision ended.
Yeah, I couldn't really have seen Wanda turn out to be... Like, the one post I read that I really agreed with was it's less surprising that Wanda ended up as a villain, but more like how long she stayed the good guy. Like, even kind of throughout the end of WandaVision, she was still like the good guy after everything that happened, which was basically throughout all the movies that she starred in just trash. Like, not a single good thing really happened to her.
Oh yeah, she's definitely become one of the most like complex characters in the MCU, and I love it.
Yeah, and I like the way they ended that. Like her ending her as a good villain was definitely the best choice to make here, rather than having her die as like some kind of hero.
Yeah,
but that's just my take.
Also, how was it seeing the boys again? Billy and Tommy.
Was good. Was good. I'm glad that they got those roles again.
Yeah, I'm glad they came back.
Mm-hmm.
Glad they didn't recast them for whatever reason.
Yeah, like they did with Quicksilver.
Poor Ralph.
And yeah, it was. I really think that is a top 5 candidate movie for me in the MCU. Like, I had a lot of fun with that. It was something super different, and I really enjoyed the way it was different.
Right. Now, the one thing that I haven't heard in any of the discussions that I've watched or listened to, did they address the Eye of Agamotto that Strange has at all in the movie?
They used it, yes. It had some kind of... No, it had some kind of spell in it. I'm not sure...
But they didn't... explain it?
No, they didn't explain it, but it was very clear that basically he just replaced the purpose of the Eye of Agamotto with some kind of powerful prepared spell. Now, I don't actually remember what spell it was.
Well, I thought Thanos crushed the other one. Or crushed the necklace that he had. So this is just a different one.
Yeah, I thought that was a fake. Like, that was the entire premise. Like, I don't like the actual Eye of Agamotto being the one that he had in the spaceship while he was being kidnapped. Like, that could not have been that Thanos crushed in, like, right before he got the stone.
No, I have to watch those movies again.
Yeah.
A lot of fucking Marvel movies I need to rewatch. Speaking of other Marvel stuff, have you seen any more of Moon Knight?
I've seen the end of it, yeah.
Okay, good. Oh my god. What fun that show has been.
Yeah, absolutely. I felt like the last episode wasn't as strong as the second last episode, but honestly that just makes me more excited for what they are gonna set up with it. Like now that we got the third character in the bundle. Oh my god, this guy drops big magic. Nice.
Yeah, we just need Blade to come out, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's been announced for a while. It's just needs to happen.
Also very excited now that I'm not sure if we've talked about that yet. The trailer for Love and Thunder is out. That just looks fun. That just looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's so colorful.
Mm-hmm,
It was the big takeaway I had. And something happened to Chris Hemsworth's eyes. They're so much more blue than they've ever been in any other MCU film. It's like, what happened here? Not complaining, I'm just saying it might be a bit distracting. The one thing about that Thor trailer, there's at least one shot. It's the shot where Thor and Korg are looking at that giant dead thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's lifted straight out of the comics.
Oh, really?
Like, unbelievably out of the comics. Like, it looks exactly the same, except for Korg is there. It's...
I mean, the MCU has consistently been really good at just replicating singular comic panels very well.
Mm-hmm. So they did that for the trailer. I'm excited for that. I'm just... That is not a crab. That's Stumpy's head. Why is the crab Stumpy's head?
I don't care, but he drops big magic.
Yeah, that's... that's cool as hell. But yeah, that movie is going to be a lot of fun. I'm glad that they're not really revealing much about the villain just yet.
Well, I mean, we're
my money.
Except that Thor is finding himself, we don't know a lot about the plot either.
Mm-hmm. I mean, of course, since I watch these silly YouTube channels, I know certain actors are connected to the project and what characters they're going to be playing. And of course, since LEGO can't wait for movies to come out before they release their toys, they also have spoilers in that department.
Oh really? I wasn't aware of that.
Oh yeah, the LEGO sets for Marvel stuff come out way before the movies do, so you can get slight spoilers. Like, before Endgame came out, all the toys and Lego sets and all that had the characters dressed up in the quantum suits.
Suit, yeah.
So you're like, okay, there's gonna be some kind of time travel, something going on in this. And then
I mean, we also saw the time travel suits in the third trailer, I think. But yeah,
this might have been like before that those sets were coming out.
Right.
But yeah, they've kind of already shown what the character's going to look like, and I'm not gonna spoil it in case you don't want me to, but
no, I'm good.
So
don't need any spoilers.
It's a big name actor connected to it, so that's gonna be fun. Be interesting to see how he adapts to this character and how they use this character, because it's a complicated one. But anyways, I have all the faith in the world that a Thor movie can carry this off.
I mean, especially with that director.
Uh-huh. Most of the reason why, but yes.
Also, there was a like even before it was online, there was a teaser for the new Avatar movie, which I personally didn't believe that was ever going to come out, but now that there's a trailer, I'm positively looking forward to that.
Should be interesting. I was never really a big fan of it to begin with, but because it was the movie that came out right when 3D was becoming a thing in theaters.
Mm-hmm.
And I was really opposed at the time to the idea of spending that much more for a movie ticket, and then I had to wear a pair of glasses.
Mm-hmm. Imagine having to wear a pair of glasses every day of your life.
See, this was back when I still used to wear glasses. Stopped that after a while because I stopped needing to see things from a distance. That was like really the big thing. Ah. What else has been going on with Marvel?
Well, there's going to be Miss Marvel soon.
Yeah, I've seen the trailer for that. That is interesting. Especially now, considering that they've introduced Black Bolt even for that little amount of time. Because the whole thing with the Terrigen Mist, how Miss Marvel gets her powers in the comics, but in the show, it looks like she's gonna be like using these bracelets or something. I don't know, they're taking some liberties with it, and I don't mind it, because I'm not a comics purist. It's just gonna be interesting to see how they do it and how it's received.
Speaking about female lead characters, we haven't even touched on on one of the two main characters in the new Doctor Strange movie.
Well, I mean, I just figured it was a given that everyone loves America Chavez.
Yeah, no, she's cool. I'm just like what I'm curious about is where they're going with her, because
Yeah,
that's just a big door open right now.
That's gonna be an interesting one. Well, and of course there was the end credits scene.
Right. So who is that? Because I don't know enough about comics to know who that purple lady is.
That is Clea. Clea is the niece of Dormammu.
That's why she came from the Dark Dimension. Okay.
And in the comics, she and Strange end up as a romantic couple.
Oh god. Okay. Sounds wild.
Yep. So, Strange... I mean, it was kind of like one of those things where it's like, okay, once they introduce Doctor Strange, how long until they introduce her? Because she's really important to this character. And we're going back to the Dark Dimension, so...
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm excited.
Now we got Free-Eyed Doctor Strange traveling through the Dark Dimension.
Oh my god. It does kind of look goofy, but you know what?
It really does, but I mean,
It's
after that series of a movie, I don't mind.
Yeah. After everything else we've been through in that movie.
Giving me like multiple heart attacks, so it was like, alright, I can live with a little goofy.
Yeah, this part is fine. I mean, he does sometimes have a third eye in the comics, so... I just hope that we don't ever have, like, a super literal adaptation from the one, like, real old Doctor Strange comic that I read. Like, him and Dormammu are, like, wrestling each other with these weird, like, claw pincers made of some kind of energy. It was so weird. It's like the first issue of Iron Man where he's getting into a wrestling match with a terrorist leader. Like, what? Why are we having wrestling matches? I thought these were superheroes.
I thought these were superheroes.
But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens in the next Doctor Strange movie.
Yeah. Also, like,
won't be.
Yeah, there was like
while,
some comments I read online that was like, yeah, basically Benedict Cumberbatch doesn't plan to retire from Doctor Strange anytime soon. You know, I like to read this kind of thing because, let's be real here, it's not a guarantee that an actor commits for like multiple decades of acting as the same character.
Right.
So, like, having such a good actor in such a fitting role, and him wanting to stick with that is just nice to read.
Yeah. It's very refreshing. Also because he's probably making enough money to retire off of just from, like, one of these movies.
You know, that while that is right, I feel like he's actually having fun.
That too. Good couple of those gifs on Discord are just of, like, him dancing and screwing around between shots.
I'm also curious now that, like, if we're gonna expand further into the multiverse, well, rather when with this, like, if we're gonna have more Doctor Strange with Doctor Strange interactions, if we're gonna expand a little further on kind of the morale, or, like, I guess, like, the standard that Doctor Strange has in 616, after America stating something along the lines of, like, after seeing, like, what was it, like 80 different Doctor Stranges, that one's different. Like, you know, just seeing if there's gonna be more, like, morally corrupted Doctor Stranges and other multiverse adventures.
Oh, of course there are. Of course there are.
Like, that was a pretty good cold open to the movie, just, like, seeing this different version of Doctor Strange, well, you technically don't really get the different version, just, like, being completely willing to kill a girl to save the world, which is, like, you know that's atypical, but it's, like, just really good cold open at that point.
Right. Oh, I can read now. Speaking of comics, bad transition, I admit, but still, I actually found my big bag of comics that I didn't know where they were previously.
Nice.
So, it was mostly just cheap stuff that I found in, like, the discount boxes at a used bookstore, but still, for, like, 50 cents a pop, maybe up to $1, I found a lot of stuff that I was looking for and didn't know that I was looking for.
Like what?
Like, I didn't know they made comics for Gundam Wing. I didn't know they made comics for the old anime movie Project Eiko. Didn't know they made Tenchi Muyo comics. Like, I didn't know they made English comics of all of these, as far as I knew, just shows. I mean, I knew that, obviously, they came from some kind of manga, but I didn't know that they had, like, English comic books of a lot of these properties.
Mm.
So that was interesting. I found a lot of stuff from the Image Comics Gen 13, which was something I was into back when I was in high school. It's kind of like X-Men, but a smaller group, and it's Image Comics, not Marvel, and it was from the 90s. So you mix all that together with attractive female characters, and there you go.
Mm. Yeah, I can see that. I can see a high school student being interested into that.
Oh yeah. But then, like, as I've actually read some of these, instead of just looking at pictures, I've found that some of them actually have interesting stories, which is nice to find.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's all sorts of just, like, random bullshit that I pick up because it's 50 cents for a comic, and I've never seen or heard of some of this stuff before. I'm trying to remember the name of this one. I think it's called Trenched? And it's got, like, this really fucking weird art style. But it's just, like, trashy and violent, and has, again, this whacked out art style. It's very different from anything I had seen. I was like, oh, okay, 50 cents, why not? Then, of course, the comics that I actually paid a little bit of money for, like $3 or $4, they, a mini arc in Silver Surfer. I think it was called Dynamo City. It was like 4 or 5 issues long. Silver Surfer just being trapped in this place called Dynamo City. And just being confronted with bureaucratic nonsense and bullshit at every turn. And it's so funny.
That sounds great. That sounds like a great scenario to put Silver Surfer in.
Mm-hmm. They put Silver Surfer on trial for something, I forget. It's been a little while. But Surfer turns to his defense attorney and he asks him, he's like, aren't you going to make any arguments on my behalf? And the robotic defense attorney just kind of falls over. So Surfer, like, looks at the judges and he's like, what is this? My defense attorney's a machine? He's like, oh, we didn't even bother plugging him in. You're guilty as sin.
Wow.
And the way it ends is he tricks them somehow into ejecting him into space as a way of, like, killing him or punishing him or something.
Alright, I see.
Because the thing I failed to mention is they've also somehow managed to drain his power cosmic.
Mm.
So he can't just, like, shoot lasers at people and leave. But in the end, he tricks them into shooting him out into space. So he gets his power back, but he's also been shot out into space with another prisoner, and they have this conversation about why he should not blow up the entire city, even though it's evil and corrupt. And okay. I thought that was really interesting.
And does he in the end blow up the entire city?
No, he does not.
Oh, nice.
He gets this really angry look on his face and just leaves. But the argument is, there's a lot of just innocent people there that are stuck in that bullshit and can't leave.
Right.
So it's not really right to kill everyone just because the entire system in that particular place is just corrupted down to its very core. And again, it was only like 4 or 5 issues.
It sounds like a very fun miniseries.
Mm-hmm. I really hope, and I know it'll never happen, but I'd really like to see some MCU adaptation of that.
Yeah.
Just, I'd like to see that story being told on a screen. Seems like it would be fun. But
I feel like there would be a lot of miniseries that would be very easy to turn into like kind of a low budget, like 1 or 2 episode thing on Disney Plus, really.
oh yeah. Oh man. Disney Plus is where you get all the good connective tissue. It's like if you only read like the big Avengers annual issues or whatever back in the comics. That's like if you only go see the big MCU movies.
Mm-hmm.
But like if you're watching the Disney Plus shows, that's like you're picking up copies of West Coast Avengers. It's not necessarily the mainline story, but it's still like super interesting stuff.
I was really hyped when they adapted they made like they put the zombie thing, not necessarily how it was in the comics, but I just really like that comic sideline.
Mm-hmm.
And just having them appreciate that in one episode of What If was really nice.
Hell yeah, that was a good episode. That one was a lot of fun. Because the Marvel Zombies comics were a lot of fun as well.
Yes.
But
Spider-Man was, like, as usual, just fun, man.
Oh. Now, here is a question for you involving a potential Fantastic Four movie.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to see one set in, like, a modern time? Or would you like to see one, like, set... Because when Doctor Strange was first meeting Reed Richards, he said some line about, didn't you guys chart in the 60s?
Ah.
Now, there was an interview that the Ant-Man director, Peyton Reed, did, and he said he would like to do a Fantastic Four movie in the style of the old Beatles movie, A Hard Day's Night, where it's set in the 60s, and it just kind of follows a day in the life of these famous superheroes. And it would be lighthearted and campy, I'm sure. Why did I have to kill that enemy? Why? I didn't have to kill him to move on, but I did, and then I unleashed a swarm of bees. Anyways. Compare that to maybe like a modern Fantastic Four movie, like what they've tried to do with the Fox ones.
I'm not sure. I like... The thing is, if we're gonna get Fantastic Four, I want to have them, like, involved in other things. And if we're gonna have them in the past, I don't really... Like, unless we're gonna redo the entire thing we did with Captain America, just freezing them, getting them back like a few decades later.
They've been in space this whole time.
Right. No, I'm open to what they're gonna do with them. I just want to have them more than just one.
Okay.
That's...
I've just been rattling thoughts around about the Fantastic Four. like the one thing I thought of in the Illuminati universe was 838, I think. What if in that universe, and kind of like it was in the comics, what if like all the superhero stuff in that universe started because of the Fantastic Four? Compare that to the MCU, where all of this stuff started because of Tony Stark.
I mean, what do you mean with all of this stuff?
Well, like, Tony Stark becoming Iron Man was kind of the thing in the MCU that led to most everything else happening.
I mean,
Thor coming down was a big thing.
Yeah, but I mean, Captain America was independent of... I mean, Captain America was independent, Thor was independent, Captain Marvel was independent.
I don't know... But who... Wait a minute. Howard Stark didn't find Cap. What I was thinking. S.H.I.E.L.D. found Cap, didn't they?
No, Howard Stark did. But, like, that still doesn't... That's not Iron
Man. No, Howard Stark found the Tesseract. He didn't find Cap. If he found Cap, he wouldn't have been frozen yet.
There wasn't the entire thing with this entire
dialogue. I thought it was
that
S.H.I.E.L.D. found him.
No, wasn't that the entire dialogue line along the lines of like keep looking, you haven't found it yet? When they found the Tesseract,
they were looking for Cap, but they didn't find him.
Oh right, yeah, Fury found him. Right. Yeah.
So I was like, wait a minute, if Howard Stark found him, he wouldn't have been frozen yet.
Yeah, no, sorry.
He would have just been pretty chilly.
I mixed that up, sorry, yeah.
No, that's fine.
I guess it didn't make sense for them that they would find the Tesseract, but not him, but yeah.
Well, because, like, also, how many villains in the MCU have been tied to Tony Stark somehow?
Well, that's a different story, I'll give you that, but I'm just saying that
and
a lot
that
of
has...
movies would still have happened without Stark happening.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely not all of them.
Just saying that in the MCU, it seems like the core element of a lot of this stuff is people's association with Tony Stark somehow.
Mm-hmm.
In the comics, it was more around the Fantastic Four, so I'm wondering if there's ever going to be an on-screen universe that shows us what it would be like if it was just them. But
I mean, not only the Fantastic Four that haven't been... Oh my god, why is there two of those things? Not only the Fantastic Four that haven't been on screen yet to influence anything, but also like Oscorp, just as Oscorp himself said, non-existent.
Yeah, so...
Like, a bunch of things that have a bunch of influence on many things, just not existing in the current timeline yet.
Yeah.
And I mean, that is very much a good reason why maybe the Fantastic Four should play in a entirely different time, just so that it would be coherent to, you know, these big things not influencing anything. And
yeah, I'm thinking that's why the multiverse would be a great opportunity for us to just be like, okay, this is like in some of those location shots where they show they like type the name of the location across the screen.
Mm-hmm.
They could like real subtly in one of those shots say that, oh, this is Earth 838 or this is Earth such and such.
I would love it if one of those shots would just start with Earth number, like even if it was 6-1, like just imagine if like one of the first shots in the movie would be one of those location shots and it would start with like this location Earth 616. Just the suggestion that we would go to another universe at some point during that movie would be so hype already.
Uh-huh. Like, just... you don't
Just
even
the
have to...
possibility right there.
Yeah, just the fact that we're going so far as to acknowledge that this is the quote-unquote home reality, home universe. That implies, oh, we're probably going to be leaving at some point.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Or whoever's looking at this came from somewhere else. So now, I'm wondering, I don't think Doctor Strange would be doing a cameo in the new Ant-Man movie. Just because I think,
I don't think so.
think they've used Doctor Strange enough for the moment.
Mm-hmm.
And because Ant-Man seems like the kind of character that would benefit way too much from having Doctor Strange around.
Yeah.
And the story wouldn't be funny and appropriate for the character if he had a grown-up like Doctor Strange hanging around him. And that's saying something. But yeah, I'm excited to start hearing stuff about that one eventually. Don't know when, but
That's going to be out after Thor 4.
Don't have the release
the
schedule in front of me, but I thought that was the next one after Thor.
Yeah, then after that, Guardians, right?
Man, I hope. You can't just show them in Thor and make us wait for another year.
I mean, we had the slideshow already, so I think it's Quantumania, and then Guardians 3, and then Fantastic Four.
And I think Blade is still in there somewhere.
Well, at least from like the big movies that we had in.
I thought Blade was going to be a movie.
You know, when Marvel did this, like Marvel celebrates the movie trailer. Like Blade wasn't included in that, and it was just like Quantumania and then Guardians.
Hold
and
on,
then
where's
Google? Right at the end of that.
Come here, Google. MCU release dates. Oh? We're getting Black Panther Wakanda Forever in November?
Oh, yeah, right. Black Panther's before that. Right. Mm-hmm.
Completely forgotten about that one.
Yeah, that one's going to be fun. And the Marvels, of course. The Marvels also going to be.
That's interesting. Fantastic Four, TBA, TBA, TBA. God damn it. Whatever, I'm just glad they're doing it.
Yeah, same. That's like the big thing I've still been waiting for.
Also, the one thing that I thought was gonna happen in Multiverse of Madness that did not, I was wrong about the character that Wanda's getting into the big crazy fight with in the trailers. It turned out, of course, to be Captain Marvel. I really wanted that to be a Nathaniel Richards variant. I really wanted that to be him. Just because I thought that would have been a great place to start letting people know. Letting people know that someone's coming.
Yeah.
Someone that's been here for the whole time. But we couldn't leave well enough alone. Ah, man. I'm very curious
really
to see
curious how they're gonna tie that back in.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm just really curious to see how they're gonna tie that back in. Like the events of the Loki series, like Kang and all that. Just how they're gonna have that connected to everything else. How like I can just imagine eventually.
Well,
Like in some post-credit scene, Tom Hiddleston showing up, like at the, like let it be at like the end of Ant-Man. Like I can 100% see like Ant-Man saving the day in his movie, and then just in the post-credit scene, you got Tom Hiddleston showing up, and Ant-Man being just like the most confused mess ever, by Loki just warning him about this multiversal existential crisis coming up on him.
well, according to a smug interview from Kevin Feige, the events of Loki is the thing that caused Spider-Man No Way Home and Multiverse of Madness to kind of happen.
Oh, we shall see.
Because we don't have He Who Remains intact anymore to maintain
The sacred timeline.
And they've already mentioned incursions a couple times in Multiverse of Madness, so that's when universes get too close. And yeah, that's not a good thing when universes get too close.
Yeah, we saw what happened.
You end up getting Secret Wars. On the other hand, we do end up getting Miles Morales as Spider-Man, so could be a blessing in disguise.
I'm excited.
Boy. Yeah, other than that, New Rockstars has kind of been going on about the Kenobi trailers that have been coming out. Because apparently Obi-Wan Kenobi gets his own Disney Plus show. Like, swear to God, they're gonna film like another 5 series on the same Tatooine set while they've got it. Seems like Mandalorian, Book of Boba Fett, Obi-Wan Kenobi. What else can we get in here? Does Greedo need his own show? Fuck. I will say that Mandalorian was fun. Book of Boba Fett was kind of an interesting pseudo-sequel to Mandalorian. But other than that, it hasn't been compelling enough for me to do anything other than just watch the recaps. That, and of course I needed to get context for all of this goddamn Baby Yoda stuff that I was seeing in the stores. I was like, okay, what the fuck is this? Dude, am I just fucking stupid and I'm missing something really obvious? I have just crap in my inventory. I can't really do much of anything. I'm gonna have to go fight Aghanim, aren't I?
You haven't fought Aghanim yet?
Oh no.
Oh god, okay.
I've been doing light world dungeons and doing obscure checks. Oh yeah, Another thing I wanted to bring up was I didn't know how much fun I was going to have playing Daggerfall. Holy crap.
Mm.
Like, I'm actually enjoying myself in that game. I did have to go and get the Unity version. I'm
What?
hoping that gets integrated with the Steam version at some point. What's that?
What did you get? What version?
The Unity version of Daggerfall.
What's that about?
It's the Unity engine. Someone,
There's-
like, remade Daggerfall or, like, optimized it for a different game engine or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just if you Google Daggerfall Unity, it's
Uh-huh.
also free. So,
Okay.
don't worry about that. But it makes Daggerfall play a bit more like a modern PC game.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's also more open to modding than the original version.
I mean, yeah, that would make sense.
But yeah, I mean, I was watching that one video, it was like 3 hours long, and this guy's talking about the game. And I'm seeing maps, and I'm like taking in the information, but it's not until I actually played the game that I realized, holy shit, this game is huge.
Yeah, it's like still up to this day like one of the biggest games ever, if not
Yeah.
the biggest game ever, in terms of like just map size.
Yeah, it's ridiculously big. I'm sure
Isn't
there
it
are
like
mods to
about the
populate
size
it a bit more.
of England or something, or like
Hmm?
I thought I read somewhere that it's like about the size of England or like the British Isles.
Yeah, it's the size of the UK.
Dang.
Which is fucking ridiculous for what, a 1996 computer game?
Yeah.
And there's so much to do. You just find a temple, start taking quests, let's go.
Also, permanently missable main quests by not being at the right spot in the right time.
That's why I did enough of the main quest to get to a point where it didn't give me a time limit to do anything. Like, it tells me to just, like, go around and talk to the people in the kingdoms or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't give me a time limit. It doesn't say, oh, you have to do this within 135 days. The one quest I got was like, I have to go to someone across town, but I have 90 days to do it. I'm like, this town isn't that big. Some of those towns, though, holy shit, I got fucking grabbed right at the end of Aga's Tower.
No.
Oh my god.
That hurts.
God damn it. But yeah, the one thing that I kind of wish about Daggerfall, and maybe there's a mod for it, I wish that you didn't have to discover random dungeon locations first before they would just show up on your map. Like, I wish you could just travel to a random dungeon. But I haven't discovered them yet. So, I mean, I guess that makes sense. Maybe there's a console command to just reveal all map waypoints. I'm pretty sure there is, because, well, in the Unity version, I'm sure there is. 'Cause that was the big reason why I wanted to get that version, was so I could actually, like, play the game and get a feel for it without having to constantly worry about dying. I can do that playthrough later.
Wait, why do you die less in the Unity version?
Because you have console commands.
Oh. So
And-
by cheating.
And
I
you,
see.
and you can cheat, yeah. Because that's the way I like to go through big games the first time.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get a feel for what's going on, where I'm supposed to go, so I'm not wandering around in circles, lost as hell. And then I just end up dead a whole bunch of times, then I end up not liking the game.
Right, that's fair.
Well, at least I got knocked in a hole that time instead of getting grabbed. Oh, never mind. Keep falling in holes. Yo, what's up, real work? Nothing to worry about with falling in holes. There we go.
Come on. Oh wait, no. I should do this. Got the clean.
Oh boy. Come on. Oh my god. Aghanim hates me. Oh my god, stop.
Look at it from the bright side, we both got the same Agamemnon.
Oh my god. Unbelievable. Oh my god. The pattern. It's changing. Of course. Didn't change enough. So is this 4 rounds? Yeah, okay. Yep, let's just get all the bad RNG out of the way. RNG transfers cross video games. Everybody knows that. Yeah,
You want to get the greatest RNG for Super Metroid later on?
Phantoon is gonna show up. He's just gonna sit in the middle of the screen.
Eye open, not moving.
Yup. Yup, I can see it now.
Wish you the best of luck with that, man.
Thank you. Like how that second spike roller didn't show up until, you know, I was about halfway inside of it.
Yep. Same thing for me every time I walk past that.
Good. Oh my god.
Really like to find hammer or mirror. Would be greatly appreciated.
Mm-hmm. Same here. Along with a lot of other things, but that's gonna happen. Maximum money percent. When my 300 rupee drops, it wouldn't be that hard. What the
I found way too many rupees for max money.
Get out of here. Oh, God. Yeah, I really wish I had mirror. Realize that my best option is to go to Palace of Darkness. And I don't have mirror.
Is that really your best option? I mean, what about like Thieves Town or Hellwoods?
I guess I do have Hookshot.
Yeah, you do.
I can never remember which side of the river I'm supposed to be on in order to Hookshot over.
The right side.
See, this is why I usually don't remember it right. Put the arrows there and everything. Well, good. Thank you for delaying the inevitable. No, I'm gonna end up in Palace of Darkness at some point. Palace of Darkness is... it's too accessible too early on to not have something important.
I mean, at least we got Lamb super early.
That is true. Check this up here before I end up dead. It's money. Soothing beeps. Yep, I'm on low health. I have it on quarter speed though, so it's not like constantly beeping.
I just have... I think I have half speed. But yeah, that is a good setting. What am I doing?
Yeah, because the high speed beeps get to be a bit much. Especially if Legend of Zelda is being Legend of Zelda and giving you other drops besides health when you're on low health.
Mm-hmm.
Slow beat keeps going and going and going. So I'm not finding any health drops. Finding chain chomps. Well, I'm pretty sure chain chomps aren't the polar opposite of health drops. I'm pretty sure they are at least a polar opposite of health drops.
God dang it, that should have cleared.
Magic Bee. Magic Bee's gonna kill me. There are so many enemies on this screen, and it chooses to hit me.
Well, you should maybe consider that as a chance to better yourself.
I wonder if hold on. Wonder if it's because they know that I have a bottle of mead in my kitchen. Could be.
I'm jealous.
Mad at me because I have mead. It's the one kind of wine that I actually like.
Oh yeah. No, I will drink apple wine occasionally, but mead, I will agree, is amazing.
I mean, on one hand, I can understand why people would much rather deal with grapes than bees.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, To my palate, it's just so much better.
Yeah.
It's a shame that my grocery store only has like one kind of it, but that's my grocery store. I'm not even going to like a liquor store for this stuff. And I think the company that makes it is actually in the same state as me, so that's good to know as well. It's not exactly local, but I mean, we don't have to ship this stuff in from California.
Is that where that usually would come from?
At least with, like, regular wine made from grapes. Be more common come from California, because they have massive tracts of wine country out there. But, with mead, I'm not sure, because it's really wherever you can have bees.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we got, like, local meat that we can get from the farmer's market twice a week.
Now, see, I'm jealous of that.
I will say it's not the best meat I regularly get, though. Like, I definitely got my favorites out there that I order every once in a while. Like, there's this, like, in particular, there's this really, really great, blueberry meat that I discovered on a role-playing convention where they had, like, a stand for meat. And that shit's just... Oh, I could bath in that. It's just so good.
Sounds good.
Make sure to bring you a bottle whenever we meet next time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so far dungeon number 5 has been turning out pretty fruitless. Let's see if that changes here. Oh, what is this?
This dungeon sucks.
Okay. Water magic. Nice.
Nice. Yo, these idiots! Boy, that does not do enough damage. Oh, come here. Yep, just gonna tickle him to death.
The boss from the first dungeon?
Yeah.
God, yeah, that one's slow with Master Sword.
He dropped me 20 fucking rupees. God damn it. goodness. Ow. Oop. There he goes. Some missing enemies from that room. Bit concerning. Alright, where are the enemies in this room? Gotta be like a Sandman or something. There's way too much lag in this room for there to just be an anti-fairy and a wall master. Especially since there's supposed to be like 3 enemies in this room. And there's none?
Sounds suspicious.
I'm full of magic. Oh shit. Now. Oh god. Kill me. Thank you. Little death warping. That was really dumb. Dial down the death boosting. Wooha. Okay. Oh no. This is going to end quickly and badly.
Who are you fighting?
Cold Stare.
Oh, I actually managed to do that. It was clutch, but like they disable the floor at least.
Yeah, I died. Didn't release the button for Sword Swing in time. Big cotton candy eyeball just walked into me.
Oh. Now I'm starting to run out of places to check.
Okay. Okay. Had to sacrifice a little bit of health to see if they also disabled the spikes. They did not. Fuck! This guy does way too much damage. And I don't have enough magic.
So I take it you also didn't find a tunic yet?
Nope. A lot of heart containers. But it doesn't matter because he still like two shots me. And I don't have enough magic to get back in there. I'm not actually sure that bombs damage Cold Stare. And bombs don't really do good damage to begin with. Bombs are disappointing in this game.
Yeah, like...
They do something like half the damage of Hammer.
Isn't Hammer a decent damage, though?
Hammer's... I mean, Hammer's better than Master Sword. I think it's equivalent to Red Sword.
Well, that doesn't... I mean, half Red Sword doesn't sound terrible. Okay.
And I think I've messed up my analogy somewhere.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I still agree that the boss fight's terrible.
Oh wait, I remember what it is. It's the fact that when you use jars to fight the Mace Knight at outside of Zelda's cell, you can kill him. You can kill him in 2 jars. You just hit him with 2 jars and he's dead. But if you use bombs because of randomizer, then it takes like 4 hits. So bombs do half the damage of jars. Not Hammer. Jars. There's a difference. I knew something was wrong about that equation in my head. But anyways. Have to substitute ceramics for a mallet. What's my pull prize over here? Blue money. I'd like to find an enemy that I can actually stun. I don't think I've checked stun drop just yet. Oh, here we go. Fish? What do you give me? Small magic. The animal friends are really helping out with the magic drops. Not having a whole lot of luck finding enemies that I can actually stun with hookshot. Finding a whole bunch that I can kill with it. Oh, Shadow Critter. Sneaky bitch. Ah, come here. Oh shit, I do have a bug nut. Catch one of these fairies one of these times. Ow. Skull snake. Okay. Regret trying to get these treasures. Holy crap. Ah. God, I somehow dodged it. Oh, go away. Really wish I would have found those a little bit sooner. Alright. Chicken. Alright, what's my prize? Money. Ow, bitch, get off me. 4 bombs. That's the stun drop, okay. Potentially useful. That's true. That is true. We need we need a couple more Triforce pieces than that in this, though. Unfortunately. That was back in the good old days when Ganon just took one of them and just broke it.
Yeah, that's what he used to do.
None of this nonsense where they're just gonna be hanging out somewhere. And he's just gonna use their power. No, no, no. Like, yeah, I'm gonna take this one that I don't really need. I'm just gonna break the hell out of it. Spread it across some dungeons. It'll be fine.
Have some guy pay like a little fortune for another guy in green to I get some map pieces unlocked. Drive all across the fucking ocean. Still a hole to Wind Waker. That's a great game, but that part wasn't exactly the highlight.
Actually, I need to think if there's any packs I can make. Nope. Okay. Not that I can think of. Do this the dumb way because I don't have mirror, don't have hammer, don't have anything that makes me feel like I can efficiently travel in this game.
Turns out that a hammer and a mirror are the most important travel items to get around quickly.
Who'd have thought?
I certainly wouldn't have.
I'll remember to pack my suitcase very differently next time I travel.
They might ask questions on the train. Not on the plane, doing security.
They'll ask questions everywhere. Why is this guy carrying so many mirrors and so many hammers? Doesn't really make sense.
You don't need to.
Don't you just need one of each?
Well, just in case one of them breaks. Or, you know, a hammer breaks a mirror when you put them into the same backpack. Tab.
These are the real world risks you face when you're traveling with both a hammer and a mirror.
Yeah, like, by itself that doesn't seem like a good combo.
Only when you realize that traveling would be much less efficient if you didn't have them.
That's fair. As we are experiencing that ourselves right now. Oh, what am I saying? I just got hammer like a minute ago, but still.
I mean, late hammer is almost like no hammer.
That is true.
Having to spend a significant amount of time in Dark World with no hammer is not fun.
Mm-hmm.
All these fucking 20 rupee drops that they could have just put in Ganon's tower. No, putting them here. I'm gonna be really mad when there's Triforce pieces in Ganon's tower and I just didn't catch it because I didn't screen this.
We'll be fine.
Everything will be fine. Okay. Yep, just gotta keep the cape on. Ah, there's quarter magic. Feel better about myself now. All the rupees I could ever need. Clever wordplay there. Real work. All magic is sleight of hand. Except for wizard magic. That's very different. Ow. Yeah. Wait a minute. I can go no further. Not in there anyways. Fuck. Oh god, where does this leave me?
To big treasure.
Couple checks I can make, but I'm starting to run a little dry. I don't know what. Need one of these chests to contain a very specific item. One of a number of very specific items. Don't think I'm gonna get lucky.
Hey, bottle number 4. That's fun.
GG. In 20 rupee drops. Man. So that place sucked. Oh my god, let's fucking go. Eyeball statue shot me with a laser as I was falling down the hole. Oh my god, nice shot. Can't be mad. Can't be mad. Damn it. Okay, that one was my fault. All that for a 20 rupee drop. Damn it. Okay. Wait a minute. Do it this way. My prize. Nice. Take.
It's raining money.
Congratulations on being rich.
Nah, it was 20 rubies.
Congratulations on being rich.
I feel like the value of rupees in this universe is not quite the same as in ours.
I have so many bombs. Stole that man's shovel. Inflation hit Hyrule hard. Rupees don't go as far as they used to. This is true. My 4,500 rupees only has the buying power of like 20 rupees from 10 years ago. Okay, so I have a hammer. But not sure what that really does for me. Besides making travel across Dark World a little bit easier. and be mad when I find out that the boss of Skullwoods drops bow.
What?
Now, do you have the bow?
Sorry, what did you say?
Said I'm gonna be mad when I find out that the boss of Skullwoods drops the bow.
It doesn't.
Okay, thank you.
Eat Cold Stare, do not have bow. That being said, I do not remember what Cold Stare drops.
Means it wasn't that important.
I'm not gonna promise you that, but probably.
Like, he didn't drop the flute or the mirror, did he?
No.
Okay.
I do not have flute, and I know where mirror was.
I am starting to run out of ideas. Well, think of one check. Oh boy, if it's just one, then I might be in trouble. I'm getting this way. Once I get the mirror, I will realize I was the last piece of the Triforce all along. Yep, that's right. Yeah, never mind the fact that I still have to find like 7 different Triforce pieces still.
Once I was done with my journey, I realized I was the last 7 Triforce pieces all along.
The last 7 Triforce pieces were the friends we made along the way. Double check that I did this. Dumb and walk back that I was thinking about earlier. Come here, man. Interesting. He ain't dead yet. No, still don't have flippers either. That's another handful of checks that I'd be able to make.
Yeah, I'm currently down to my last check as well. I mean, I can give you a hint regarding mirror.
Well, if it's somewhere where you know where it is, but you don't have it yet.
No, I do have it.
Oh. Well, never mind then. Ah! God, why is this one guard so much faster than everybody else? Alright, let's add some salt to the soup. And I get a boomerang. Fancy. Alright, let's do this. Come through it, Rocko. Think about it. Get in there. Kinda want that. Thank you. Finally. Good eyeball statue placement. Heard me talking shit. Fuck. It is raining money. Palette in here is really washed out, reminding me of the Game Boy Advance version. The heck, these floor tiles aren't random. Oh, please. Wall Masters. Out of here. Everybody is looking for something. It's true.
Sweet dreams.
Ah.
There's something's wrong with that switch.
Alright, who do we got? You. Where are you, stupid bug? That's right. Hey me.
Finally a new.
Alright, where am I going? Fuck. Can't do Turtle Rock because I don't ping. Go over to Mire because I don't have the flute. Go to Ice because I don't have the flippers. Can't do Swamp because I don't have the flippers. This is another situation where they're trying to lead me to one specific location, I feel.
Yeah, this sea has been very linear.
I only have quarter magic. That might make fighting Cold Stare a bit easier, but that's not really going to help me. I would need to find the bow. Or I can do Rest of Palace of Darkness. Really does feel like the only thing that I can do. Skull Woods. There's nothing important. Unless I missed a chest, so let's go there.
Do you want to know? Or...
I'm good for right now.
Alright. God damn. Listen.
Yeah, I'm just expecting the seed to just glitch out and give me 20 rupees for everything I do. Oh, you found a treasure chest that literally has to be a certain thing? Here, have 20 rupees. Actually, I have hammer. I didn't have hammer. I went through Thieves' Town earlier. So there's like one check down in the very depths of that dungeon that I can check. I don't have mirror to warp back out quickly. Whatever, let's do it. Chain chomps. Hooray!
Good job on mirror.
Thank you. Alright. What the hell does this do?
Oh, it's you.
Some squids. I guess there's a couple checks that this opens up. Slightly rippled with a flat celebratory squid pieces. God damn it, the slogan command. I'm done.
GG.
I'm dumb.
Oh, sorry.
No, I'm a ways from being complete with this. I succeeded in dumb. Oh my god, it's the flippers. Let's go. The world is beginning to open up. It flippin' for flippers. Bone chicken. What? In there. There he goes. Bone chicken knows how to swim. And I was just thinking in one of the last seeds about how I hadn't heard the lizards make the squeaky rat noise. And then I just heard one. So disappointed. Why do we have squeaky lizards? Lizards don't squeak.
That's lizards.
I mean, lizards aren't supposed to squeak. Unless they're like Godzilla, but that's not a squeak.
Lizards are just people like you and me that want to squeak. We have all the freedom in the world.
Lizard people... Wait, no. Lizards are not people like you and me. Lizards are like lizard people.
Like you and me.
Oh, okay. Glad we clarified that. Oh my god. Gotta admit, those conspiracy theories are really fun to listen to. Just to see how deep their rabbit hole goes.
Infinitely.
Yeah. It's like, oh god. The iceberg doesn't have a bottom to it. It just keeps going into the core of the planet. Empty bottle. Transform into green potion. My money!
I'm actually gonna get 25 first pieces before I get all 8 crystals. 7. That'd be the dream.
Inconceivable. Here I go. Into a dungeon I don't want to do.
May I ask which one?
Ice Palace.
I made that exact same call.
Huh. Delightful shade of brown from the outside. So I was thinking it was going to be chocolate Ice Palace. No, it is once again very, very pink. We have some bright green to contrast it though. Armor is in Swamp Palace. Oh yeah. We very pink.
Raspberry ice cream palace.
Mmm, delicious.
And so we got our little garden area, and my wife planted some strawberry bushes this summer on sale, and those actually grew some really big strawberries, and you know they were like turning nice and red. They were like all big and flashy, and well, we're gonna harvest them today. And just today, the squirrel decided, yeah, let's harvest these things, and there was not a single one left.
Dang.
Yeah.
And somewhere there was a very red squirrel.
Mm-hmm. Someone was very disappointed when they got out this morning and there were no strawberries anymore.
Oh, I am very dead. Holy crap, how did I not dead? This room will finish the job. Yep. Thank goodness I have fairies. Spoiler tile. Grumble grumble. Good spoiler tile. Imparted a lot of information with that one. The fuck? Never seen the sprite for the crystal switch get messed up.
Mm-hmm, the little Master Sword thingy cut it in half. Yeah, that was weird. Hey, number 20.
No, don't die to embarrassing monsters.
GG.
GG.
Did all but 1.5 dungeons.
Man, I thought I put on 100% inventory, not 100% locations. Ugh.
Actually, no, that's not true. All but 1.5 crystal.
Oh, fuck. God damn it, Rocko. Can't you hit him somewhere else besides into the stairs? Alright, that's big key. Throw myself down a hole. Oh my god, it's the blue shirt. Only, you know, because of Rocko's colors. It turns a very appropriate purple, which is very similar to a lot of the shades that's going on in Ice Palace right now. Which... What? Money! 20 at a time. Everything in this room dies. Probably should have caught that fairy. Damn. Spoiler time. Thank you for the hint for Zelda 1. This room. Let's just clear this room with fire. Oh my god. Okay. Ah. Oh, whatever. The game actually just threw me a bone there. Nice. Oh my god. Stop it. Oh god. Fuck. No, damn it, stop falling in holes. Oh, nope, leave. Oh. Not the room I want. Closer. Fuck! No, get in the stairs. Get in the stairs. Oh my god. Rocko, you fucking moron. Stairs. Stairs now. Okay, I forget how to actually complete that dungeon. Let's get the fuck out of here. Save quit. Finally I have a dock.
Good job on that.
Let's instantly use it to go to yet another dungeon that I don't want to do.
Have you done Swamp already?
No, I should probably do that. Considering that's a dungeon I actually like. And, you know, the other one's Misery Mire, so.
No, I figured.
At least I can check the shed. And I can find the fucking bow and the boots. Oh my god.
But that's where they were. Okay, that's terrible.
Like a weight has just been lifted.
Thanks for letting me know. I was wondering where those were.
Oh my god.
You even bought the arrow all the way at the start.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yep. It was like the very first thing I bought. Bought that, then a key. desert thing. Okay. And back to Dark World, and let's go. Nice. Alright, we can forego a couple of these keys. Oh my god, so many bombs. Ah, go away. I thought he was about to follow me into the water for a second. I got real scared. That means they're actually going to put something in the big chest for once. Nice. Really enjoying how common fairy drops are in this seed.
Oh yeah, that seems a little high. Good drop pool for sure.
All credit goes to the randomizer on that one. We generally don't mess with the drops. Mostly because of the way that they're labeled on the randomizer, I don't know really what I'm messing with. Like, I don't know which enemies have drop table 1 or drop table 2, any of that stuff. If I could make it so that a specific enemy would always drop, like, a fairy or something, that would be interesting.
What kind of enemy would you choose?
Jesus. I mean, it'd be like something common that you see around enough. Like those little spaghetti monsters. Little blue and orange spaghetti monsters.
Or shadow critters?
Or shadow critters, yeah. You kill those things, they always drop a heart.
Oh, that'd be good. Like, more guaranteed hard drops would already be nice.
Now, I need... Pull out of there, give me my flute. Let's go complete my bag of nachos. It's the one thing that I like about knowing where, quote-unquote, the last Triforce piece is. It's like, oh no, I don't have to finish this dungeon. I don't have to do any other dungeons. Get me out of here. There we go. Let's go turn these in. Remember to equip my mirror so that I can not be trapped in Dark World. Oh my god, that's GG.
GG.
Okay, finally. The winner is you! Oh my god.
Now that seat a little linear towards the end.
Yeah. And that was... Linear seeds are never helpful for me, because I explore way too much. I go and do obscure checks instead of dungeons that have lots of concentrated items. I don't know a good strategy for speed in a randomizer.
Being fast in randos isn't always what it's about.
Those chickens were my uncle's head. And that NPC is a crow sitting on top of a buzz blob. Don't even know what that sprite is, we're just gonna move along. The magic saver sleeps again. So what, we would have had half magic at Master Sword? I can imagine worse prizes.
Well, enough with water magic around.
Yeah. They'd already have quarter magic at that point. Fantastic. look at the spoiler log. Mostly want to know where the Cane of Samaria was.
I found that.
Cave 45.
Yeah, right. Whatever that is.
It's the one that's south of the flute spot that you have to use Magic Mirror to get into.
Yes, yes.
I can never remember the number, so I always, in my head, call it Number Cave.
Mm.
And it's like the one name that just... It makes sense because it's, you know, cave number 45 on the map or whatever, but it just... The name just doesn't make sense in my head, in context.
Right. I thought you mentioned that you got Shovel?
I don't think I got... No, I went and did the digging game.
Ah.
And then I found the item before the time limit ran out, so I left the screen still with the guy's hammer.
Right, and then you said, I think you... Yeah, okay.
I said something about how I
remember
stole his
you
hammer.
saying something about taking someone's shovel, and I was like, okay.
Yep.
Never found that.
Funny thing, if you do the shovel dash, where you do the two inputs at the same time, if you
It
shovel...
doesn't count, right?
Yeah, if you shovel dash off of that screen, you end up stuck against that bush that's in front of the archery house.
Yeah.
You just can't get out of the shovel. The shovel pose. You have to save and quit. First sword, 6 minutes. Pegasus boots, 2.5 hours.
God damn it. And we couldn't even get Ice Rod because of that.
Yeah. Didn't find that. Didn't find either of the canes.
Well, I found Ice Rod. That was in Desert. And
My magic used was an even 600. I don't know how I did it. I only had 3 bonks. 25 save and quits and 7 deaths. 136 out of 216. 238, 16.
140 and 280.
Nice.
Oh, GG.
GG indeed.
Hope you're... sorry. Hope next race will have better RNG for you.
Oh, here's hoping. Wanted to pull up Ganon's tower real quick, see if there was anything important in here. Like a Triforce piece. Looks like no.
Huh?
We got lucky there, but that, it is where the Cane of Burna is. So that sucks. Is there anything in here? Ooh, God, there was nothing in Misery Mire. My God. Progressive shield, heart container, 300 rupees. Jesus.
Dang.
Everything else is keys. I can't. Oh yeah, the one thing I always like to check is the bosses tab. So I get to think about bosses in different locations. Mothula and Misery Mire isn't bad. Cold Stare in Skull Woods sucks. Just because it's got the spikes around the edge. You've got 3 damage sources in that fight, not to mention the fact that Cold Stare himself is 3 different things. Ugh.
Terrifying.
And Ganon's Tower had Mothula, Argus, and Vitreous. Oh good, Palace of Darkness had Trinex. I wouldn't have been able to finish that shithole anyways. We did it.
So was another dungeon that had... No, wait, that... I keep mixing up Trinex and the other one.
Elmasaur King?
Yeah, right.
Understandable.
I mean, the names are nothing alike, but it's like big thing with big face and mask.
Big thing with 4 legs that moves around erratically.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that makes sense.
Well, alright. I am gonna hit the bed now. Thanks a lot for the Marvel talk. That was necessary.
Oh yeah, absolutely, anytime.
And yeah, you have good luck on your races.
Thank you very much. You have yourself a good night.
You too, dude.
Alright. Get that shuffled off to the side. Oh my god, yeah. Way too linear for me, right at the end there. When I am casual gaming, I just wander around. Take my time and go do whatever it is that pops into my mind at current time. Speaking of the current time, it is in fact race time. We did it! Eventually, but we did it.